Hey group, Robert Lee here. Occasionally we do some experiments with foods, and I am not much of a cook, but I did try out some 6-ingredient oat bars. Now what this uses for the recipe is oats, honey, nut butter, dark chocolate chips, dates, and chopped almonds. The finished product looks something like this. It's a little too sweet for my likes, but it comes out okay. It is a no-bake recipe, so you mix all this stuff together. You heat the nut butter and the honey together, and then you pour it over the oat, nut, chocolate chips, chopped almonds, and the processed dates. Now, the trick of this is you have to use dates. I have never messed with dates before, but here's what they look like. They are kind of huge. They look like the Arnold Schwarzenegger of Raisins or something. They are very sweet, and the problem is you've got to process these things into a paste. I don't know if any of you have ever played with silly putty or remember it. This is kind of like a combination of working with an epoxy resin glue and silly putty together. And you've got to work this in with the oats and the nuts and the nut butter and the chips and the honey, and it is a thick, tough to stir goo. I do not anticipate making these very often, possibly never again. They came out okay, and they are no bake. You just got to mash them in and put them in the freezer for 20 minutes to set, and they come out pretty good. If you like something sweet and you don't mind practically breaking your wrist to make them, this might be a good option for you. Just thought I would run that past you. We're going to be occasionally running some more recipes and ideas for foods and treats. This is one you might want to find a better option to just buy. If you really like to cook and you've got the right equipment, you can do these and it'll work out great. I think I am in my retirement phase for these though. And I used 7 of the dates out of 14, and now I've got 7 dates I don't know quite what to do with. Thanks for listening. Be back in touch with you very soon.